We are here for the National Geographic B final competition for Proctor Middle School. So we have 15 finalists that I'll introduce at this time. Starting with our 6th graders, our first hour winner was Sophie Lynch. Second hour was Coleman Ludberg. Third hour was Paige Tippy. Fourth hour, Zachary Johnson. Fifth hour, Frank Amendola. Seventh graders, first hour winner was Colin Aho. Second hour was Joshua Knight. Third hour, Becca Hendrickson. Fourth hour, Zoe Milan. And seventh hour was Andy Jenkins. Our 8th graders, first hour winner was Kenny Blevins. Second hour, we thank Nathan Nelson. Third hour, Katie Hunter. Fourth hour, Sage Henderson. And 6th hour, Megan Sellers. Okay, today we will determine our school champion, and that student will have, Today we'll determine our school champion, and that student will have the opportunity to advance to the next level of the competition. The national champion of the Geography B wins a $50,000 scholarship from National Geographic and a prize trip. Before we begin, I'd like to ask everyone in the room to turn off their electronic devices. And any other activity that could be distracting to the contestants is not permitted. Today's competition will consist of a final round and a championship round. Final round questions will reduce the number of contestants to 2. These 2 finalists will then compete in the championship round. In the final round, a contestant is eliminated after answering 2 questions incorrectly. I will begin each series of questions with the same student. If this student has been eliminated, questioning will begin with the next available student. After each student on stage has responded to a question in the series, those who gave their second incorrect answer will be asked to move their chair back from the rest of the group until all are eliminated. If this happens, those students who gave their second incorrect answer during that series will continue to receive final round questions until 2 finalists and that 3rd place winner are determined. If only 1 student remains after a series of questions, that student automatically becomes one of the finalists and will be asked no more questions. Those students who gave their second incorrect answer during that series will continue until there is a second finalist. Our procedures will change, or the procedures will change for the championship round. I'll announce those procedures at that time. Other rules remain the same as those that were followed in the preliminary competition. As a reminder, you have 15 seconds to answer, and you must start to give your answer before the time limit is up. You may interrupt the final competition only twice to have either a question repeated or a word spelled. Also remember to listen carefully to each question and use correct geographic terminology in your answers. Let's see what else. You will not be penalized for inaccurate pronunciations or spellings as long as it can be determined that you know the correct answer. B questions follow the National Geographic Society's policy of recognizing Europe and Asia as 2 continents. Oceania is considered a region rather than a continent, and it will not be accepted as a correct answer for the continent of Australia. In addition, the National Geographic Society recognizes 4 oceans: Arctic, Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific. So, Mrs. Gotti is our judge, and we are going to start with a question for everyone, so please stand with your answer boards. Remember, as you're writing your answer, write it nice and big so Mrs. Gotti can see it when you show it, and also make sure you're not showing your neighbor. So all of you will respond to this first question by writing your answer on the answer board provided. You'll have 15 seconds to write your answer. When I call time, you will put your markers down and hold up your responses. And let's see, I'll give the correct answer after all the answers have been given. Please keep your answers visible until the scorekeeper and judge can record the scores. I'll read this question twice, so you may not ask for another repeat. Are you ready? In the summer, the amount of water pouring over Niagara Falls each second could fill 13,000 bathtubs. Niagara Falls is located on the border between Canada and which U.S. state? In the summer, the amount of water pouring over Niagara Falls each second could fill 13,000 bathtubs. Niagara Falls is located on the border between Canada and which U.S. state? 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. Show your answer.
New York, Minnesota, New York. Okay, so keep holding on.
The correct answer is New York. So if you got that question wrong, please sit. Otherwise, remain standing. So those seated have gotten one round and one more than eliminated. Our next question again is for everyone. You'll need to respond to the next question by writing your answer on the answer board provided. Again, when I call time, please put your markers down and hold up your answers. I will again read it twice. You ready? Fremantle, the principal port of Western Australia, lies along what ocean? Fremantle, the principal port of Western Australia, lies along what ocean? 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down, hold up your answer. The correct answer is the Indian Ocean. If you got your second question wrong, please move your chair back 3 or 4 feet. Okay. Again, those still standing, how many we have left? We have 12 left? Okay. Now, the next questions will be individual. You don't need your answer board. Okay, and you'll step up to the microphone. Hopefully you can raise it up a little bit there. So we'll start on this end. So you'll be first. Go up to the mic. So again, you'll have 15 seconds to answer the question. You ready? So this is kind of wide open here. Don't make categories, all right? Shinto shrines surround Mount Fuji in which country? Japan. Correct. All right, here we go. Volcanic in origin, the Canary Islands are located in the Atlantic Ocean and administered by what country? Volcanic in origin, the Canary Islands are located in the Atlantic Ocean and administered by what country?
Great Britain.
Incorrect. Spain is the correct answer. Ready? Hammerfest, often referred to as the northernmost town in Europe, is located in what Scandinavian country? Hammerfest, often referred to as the northernmost town in Europe, is located in what Scandinavian country?
Answer is, I don't know.
Correct answer is Norway. The city of Victoria, founded by the Hudson Bay Company in 1843, is located on the Strait of Juan de Fuca in which country? The city of Victoria, founded by the Hudson Bay Company in 1843, is located on the Strait of Juan de Fuca in which country? What's that? Incorrect. Canada is the right answer. The easternmost point on the Horn of Africa is part of which country? The easternmost point on the Horn of Africa is part of which country?
Egypt.
Somalia is the correct answer. The state of Tabasco, which means damp earth, receives abundant rainfall in which country north of Guatemala? The state of Tabasco, which means damp earth, receives abundant rainfall in which country north of Guatemala? What's that? Correct. Ready? Quiet, please. The Hague, home to the International Court of Justice, is a city on the west coast of which country? The Hague, or Hague, home of the International Court of Justice, is a city on the west coast of which country?
Switzerland.
Netherlands. Netherlands. Quiet, please. Angel Falls, the world's tallest at 3,212 feet, is located in which South American country? Angel Falls, the world's tallest at 3,212 feet, is located in which South American country? Venezuela. Tower Bridge over the River Thames is a famous landmark in which European capital city? Tower Bridge over the River Thames is a famous landmark in which European capital city? London. The Aswan High Dam was built in the 1960s on what African river? The Aswan High Dam was built in the 1960s on what African river? The Nile River. The Great St. Bernard Pass is located in the Pennine Alps and connects Switzerland to which other country? The Great St. Bernard Pass is located in the Pennine Alps and connects Switzerland to which other country? Italy. Italy. San Jose is a capital city and important transportation hub on the Pan American Highway. This city is in what country? San Jose is a capital city and important transportation hub on the Pan American Highway. This city is in what country? Costa Rica. Six left. The next set of questions require you to use the map that's at your chair. I'll give you a moment to review the map before I ask the question. So we have 6 remaining, I believe. 5, 6. Okay. You ready? Using the map. What is the highest peak shown in Colorado? What is the highest peak shown in Colorado? Correct. Ready? Go ahead, please. Lake Champlain is located on the border between New York and which state? Lake Champlain is located on the border between New York and which state?
Vermont.
Correct. Which Great Lake is farthest north? Which Great Lake is farthest north? What's that? Correct. Ready? Lake of the Ozarks is located in which state? Lake of the Ozarks is located in which state?
Missouri.
Correct. What mountain range is shown on the map just east of Seattle? What mountain range is shown on the map just east of Seattle? Correct. What mountain range is found in northern Alaska? What mountain range is found in northern Alaska? Correct. Okay, still 6 remaining. Here we go. You don't need the map anymore. Jane Goodall helped secure national park status for the Goombay Stream Game Conservative to help protect chimpanzees in what country? Jane Goodall helped secure national park status for the Goombay Stream Game Preserve to help protect chimpanzees in what country? Tanzania. Malloy Deep is one of the deepest points in which ocean? The smallest in the world. Malloy Deep is one of the deepest points in which ocean? The smallest in the world. Correct. The Sea of Azov, the world's shallowest sea, is linked by the Kerch Strait to what larger body of water to the south? The Sea of Azov, the world's shallowest sea, is linked by the Kerch Strait to what larger body of water to the south? The Black Sea. Black Sea. Go ahead, please. Cairns, an important coastal city near the Great Barrier Reef, is located in one of the wettest regions of what country? Cairns, an important coastal city near the Great Barrier Reef, is located in one of the wettest regions of what country?
South of Australia.
Australia is the correct answer. Maquiladoras, manufacturing firms that import parts of assembly and re-export, are found in which country that borders the United States? Maquiladoras, manufacturing firms that import parts for assembly and re-export, are found in which country that borders the U.S.? Mexico. Many residents of the city of El Alto work in neighboring La Paz. The administrative capital of which South American country? Many residents of the city of El Alto work in neighboring La Paz. The administrative capital of which South American country? Bolivia. Okay, is that your second one? No? Okay, move back. So we have 3 remaining. Okay, those 3 can move up a little bit. So you're up again here. You gotta get down to 2. So, the Ovambo ethnic group, Namibia's largest, lives predominantly in the northern part of the country. Namibia borders what ocean? The Ovambo ethnic group, Namibia's largest, lives predominantly in the northern part of the country. Namibia borders what ocean? Atlantic Ocean. One of the largest boiling lakes in the world is located on Dominica, an island country bordered to the east by the Atlantic Ocean and to the west by what body of water? One of the largest boiling lakes in the world is located on Dominica, an island country bordered to the east by the Atlantic Ocean and to the west by what body of water? Caribbean Sea. The modernization of this East Asian country began with the end of the shogunate system of government and the onset of the Meiji Restoration. Name this country. The modernization of this East Asian country began with the end of the shogunate system of government and the onset of the Meiji Restoration. Name this country. Japan. The Isthmus of Tehuantepec, once considered as a site for an interoceanic canal, is located in the southern part of which country? The Isthmus of Tehuantepec, once considered as a site for the interoceanic canal, is located in the southern part of which country? Mexico. Bordering the Gulf of Bothnia, shipbuilding is an important economic activity in which country whose capital is Helsinki? Bordering the Gulf of Bothnia, shipbuilding is an important economic activity in which country whose capital is Helsinki? Finland. Feng Shui, literally meaning wind water, is an ancient practice that involves arranging your surroundings in harmony with the natural world around you. Feng Shui originated in which country? Feng Shui, literally meaning wind water, is an ancient practice that involves arranging your surroundings in harmony with the natural world around you. Feng Shui originated in which country?
Philippines.
China. Tuvalu, a microstate with an area of about 10 square miles and a population of about 10,000, is located in which ocean? Tuvalu, a microstate with an area of about 10 square miles and a population of about 10,000, is located in which ocean? Correct. Which country with more than 2 million farms leads the world in agricultural exports? Which country with more than 2 million farms leads the world in agricultural exports?
The U.S.
Correct. After his final defeat at the Battle of Waterloo, Napoleon was exiled to the island of St. Helena, located in which ocean? After his final defeat at the Battle of Waterloo, Napoleon was exiled to the island of St. Helena, located in which ocean?
The Atlantic.
Correct. Hundreds of species of butterflies live on what large island in the Indian Ocean that is crossed by the Tropic of Capricorn? Hundreds of species of butterflies live on what large island in the Indian Ocean that is crossed by the Tropic of Capricorn? Madagascar. The development of Ochos Rios, Port Antonio, and Montego Bay as tourist centers has boosted the economy of what Caribbean country? The development of Ochos Rios, Port Antonio, and Montego Bay as tourist centers has boosted the economy of what Caribbean country? Correct. Calypso, music that reflects Spanish, Creole, and African influences, originated on islands in which sea? Calypso, music that reflects Spanish, Creole, and African influences, originated on islands in which sea?
Caribbean.
Correct. Congratulations to our two finalists. And for making sellers to be our third place contestants. Congratulations. Our two finalists will now, right, please. Our two finalists will now compete in the championship round. You will be competing with a clean slate. The championship round consists of 3 questions. I will ask both of you at the same question at the same time, and you'll have 15 seconds to write your answers. When I call time, you'll put down your markers and hold up your answers. And let's see what else. Whoever correctly answers the most questions in the set of 3 correctly will be the school champion. As before, you will not be penalized for inaccurate pronunciation for spellings as long as it can be determined that you know the correct answer. If there is a tie after the set of 3 questions, I will explain the tiebreaking procedure. I will read each question twice so you may not ask for another repeat or spelling. Listen carefully before writing your answer. You ready? Last August, President Barack Obama announced the expansion of a maritime national monument, creating the world's largest marine protected area. The Papahonomoko'eka Marine National Monument is located off the coast of which U.S. state? Last August, President Barack Obama announced the expansion of a maritime national monument. Quiet, please. Creating the world's largest marine protected area. The Papahonomoko'eka Marine National Monument is located off the coast of which U.S. state? 15 seconds. Are you both ready? Okay, show your answer. They both answered Hawaii, and that is correct. Question 2. Archaeologists have begun excavating an ancient lost city in the region called La Mosquitia, in which country north of Nicaragua? Archaeologists have begun excavating an ancient lost city in the region called La Mosquitia, in which country north of Nicaragua? You ready? Show your answer. North Africa and El Salvador. Incorrect. It is Honduras. Question 3. The endangered snow leopard is being protected in the Annapurna Conservation Area, which includes the Annapurna Massif, in which Asian country? The endangered snow leopard is being protected in the Annapurna Conservation Area, which includes the Annapurna Massif, in which Asian country? Ready? Show your answer. Correct answer is Nepal. So we have a winner. Colin Aho is our school champion. We will take a test to see if he moves on to the state competition. Mr. Mack, where are you? Are you still good? I think we're going to be heading to 7th hour, I believe. So thank you for your cooperation. Have a great day.